What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive vlogs. Day number 1339 coming at you. That's right, everybody. I hope you're all doing great out there. If you drive for apps like Grubhub, Doordash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on. That's right. Everybody get started. Hit that red subscribe button down below. Tap that little notification bell. Very important, so you always stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. And of course, be sure to hit that like button before you leave the video. Let's see if we can get 150 likes, and let's jump into the email off the high dive. Just like Thornton Mellon. What is that a reference to? All right, the Triple Lindy. What movie is that? Put that in the chat or the comments. Let's see how many people know. And I'm showing my age very well. So this was sent to me by Jesse. Jesse, we need to cook. What show is that? What's that a reference to? I use a lot of references. Put that in the chat or the comments. So everyone say thank you to Jesse. Spells his name Jesse. So listen to this. He says, number one, hey Pete, look at these. The average I can make on Doordash while cherry picking is around 5 to 20% acceptance rate. In 5 hours, I could make myself 40 to 60 bucks on average while doing Grubhub orders to compensate for the loss of income from Doordash. So not only is he cherry picking, he's also multi-apping, which is something I always recommend you do. But do not multi-app at the same time when you have an active order on another app. I need to make a new video talking about that because that's something a lot of drivers do, and it annoys the companies, and it annoys the customers too, not to mention the restaurants. So he says, tell Dashers that the mileage doesn't really matter anymore since DoorDash is trying to literally pay out 80 cents to $1 per mile from your current location to the drop-off, and most high-paying orders for cherry pickers are always going out of the zone. It's like DoorDash is saying, cool, you can cherry pick these orders, and once you figure out this is how it works, you have no option but to take these or don't work for DoorDash. He says, number two, I noticed that around 30% acceptance ratings on the orders go up in price around $5 to $9, more so than seeing $3 to $5 orders back to back to back. Around 50% of the orders that get better, but don't be fooled by this ladder. It stops at around $1.2 to $1.5 per mile. With that said, you might think, that's not bad. Wrong. I accepted 99% of orders from a Friday to a Sunday, working around 20 to 30 hours to reach 70% to be top dasher, and those days I was busy. I made $12 an hour on Friday, $13 an hour on Saturday, and $14 an hour on Friday. Okay, 12 on Friday, 13 hours on Saturday, and $14 an hour, I guess, on Sunday. I felt like I was doing about 3 orders per hour, and the orders did take me to areas where not a lot of people would go and dash, like the edge of the zone, or the areas that have like no merchants or very little, mostly residential areas. Just orders you wouldn't take as a cherry picker. So he goes, look, all I'm saying is if it was any other industry, the hiding of tips or monopolizing a pay plan to take advantage of the situation is quite heinous if you ask me. That's along the lines of discrimination based on acceptance rating, which the contract clearly states you would be penalized for not accepting orders or having a low acceptance rating. Clearly says it on the DoorDasher contract, but they are able to hide it behind the acceptance rating, which is smart but dumb because you can prove that's what it's doing with any Dasher account, which then in turn would be evidence for a solid lawsuit for discrimination. I'm just saying. And he says, I post stuff on TikTok at Jesse J Stacks. So I'll try and put that link in the description. If you guys have a TikTok, make sure to go follow Jesse J Stacks. And I also have a TikTok, which I was posting on a little bit too, of course, at Pay to Drive. If you want to check that out, I think I have the link in the description as well. So with this being said here, do you agree with Jesse about how he was also saying, how your acceptance rate really matters on the kinds of orders that you get payout wise? I myself, in my market and what I've seen, it seems that drivers, even that have like a 0% acceptance rate, can still get those like unicorn orders, like those bigger orders. Jesse, I'm not 100% sure. I don't believe you mentioned how long you've been working with DoorDash, because you're mentioning how you try and strive for top dasher, which is like taboo for some people. They're like, oh, top dashers take all the lowball offers and this and that. It's always been a war with the top dashers versus the non-top dashers. And let me ask that in the chat or the comments. Are you a top dasher? Why or why not? Me personally, it wouldn't make sense to be top dasher, because I only want to take the orders that really make the most sense for me. At least that's how I feel. So I'm going to say on the record that the acceptance rate doesn't really matter, with the kinds of orders you get, unless you're striving for top dasher, but that's a whole different story. So do you guys agree with what Jesse said? Yes or no? Be sure to follow him, like I said, at Jesse J Stacks on TikTok. And let me know your thoughts. And of course, if you ever want to send me anything, guys, just like Jesse did, email me at paytodrivestories@gmail.com. Or, listen up for this part, you can become a patron over at patreon.com/paytodrive. And not only will you be able to bypass my email by messaging me through the Patreon app, you will also get shout outs in every new video, just like I'm about to do right now. So when you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. And if you want to sign up, links in the description or in the pinned top comment. And of course, we've got Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Agus, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, A Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Brian Richardson, Janet Thomas, and of course, we've got John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. That's right. All right, sign up down below, pick a tier, and you are good to go. Links in the description of the pinned top comment, and also in the description is the link for the Get Upside Gas app, everyone. That's right. Make sure to go check that out. Check it out. Basically what it is, it's a free app for your smartphone. Every time you go pump gas, you can save money. So how it works is you download it for free down in the description down below. I'll give you a second to do that. You pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. Simple as that, simple as pie. All right. And also, if you want to get one of these awesome Live to Drive, Drive to Live t-shirts, or many more like it, you got to go check out paytodrivestore.com, where I have everything on sale. I think I make 50 cents a shirt or something. I'm not really making money or getting rich here, but go get yourself a nice shirt, okay? Good quality, cheap prices, can't go wrong, man. Paytodrivestore.com is for you. Links down below. And if you made it to the end of this video, simply leave a comment in the chat or the comments down below saying end 148. So it lets me know you made it to the end. A lot of people don't make it to the end, but maybe you did. Yes, you did. Thank you for doing it. Subscribe with all notifications down below. Hit that free red subscribe button. Get started right now. And also, please, if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button. It just lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the videos. So until next time, you guys know the deal. Get that money. Get that, honey. Keep hustling and keep bustling. And we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive. And of course, Paid to Drive Vlogs. Have a great one, guys. Be safe. Drive safe. Be well. And we'll see you on the next one.